Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go, here in Baltimore.
Already.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready.
In motion comes Walker. Another run here with Mitchell. Whoa. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Thanks up. Go. You.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Score him. Set up.
3rd and short, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, guys? Out!
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Ready.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Tua gonna throw. He'll look deep, left sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
You are X. You are X.
Play action now. Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. They'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. And he finds Tyreek. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And back deep is Quez Watkins. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here comes third and 6.
Report!
On third down, here's Mitchell.
Mitchell, ball carrier. Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Tua gonna give this to Wright. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First and 10. Give near to right. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
21G. Hey, get safe. Hey, 21TA.
On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
To the air again, Tungo Vailoa. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Tua to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Again, it's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's going to be pulled in by Wright.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing again, it's Tua. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Solo left Zion. Out.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
TX. Out.
Now it's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. What is hot? Sit hot.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
This is caught. toward the side of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Ravens 21, Dolphins nothing.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, set. Ready, set.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll look underneath here and find right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
To throw is Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It's Muhammad Kamara there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
On third down, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Second and 7. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, number one. Scott.
Throwing is Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Report!
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Still on the move. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
It's now third down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Two and out on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Right here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught down that right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Ready? Hey, out!
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down,
That's
Miami.
it! Solo left Zion.
Tua to throw again. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's Mitchell. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Jackson now. That one. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jackson going to keep it himself. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready. Ready.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the gun, here's Tua. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
This one complete to Washington. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun handoff to right. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Go ahead. GX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hey, 21 TX.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin with a zone read. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a toss to the left side with Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lamar Jackson inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back, and once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And this ball. So it's a win here for the Ravens.